You know, Cole Anthony, his dad Greg, we see him on TV, saw him play the left-hander for a number of years in the NBA.
Well, Cole Anthony is your main focus.
Wagner was the 8th pick in the draft. His brother also plays on the team. And the corner three made by Gary Harris to begin the scoring.
Can he see?
Good question. Wagner has a nice finish against good defense by Wiggins. But they're the two pieces that will have to work out for Orlando. The carry delivery for the Warriors' first bucket.
Wagner just lost sight of him. Didn't see man and ball.
Jordan Poole fought over that screen. That was nice. And Wendell Carter dropping in a three.
He does have that in his game. First got in the league, he just had a mid-range jumper. Couldn't really back it out consistently. Wow.
Backing out and Steph Curry shot that from the Ferry Building. Orlando started very, very well.
Got to match their intensity now.
Steph had made one deep three.
They switched up the angle of that screen. Mo Bamba.
Steph sitting right now. Shot clock at 7. GP2 casually drops in the 3.
He's been shooting much better.
Raymond at the post up. Bully ball.
You're there for all these. Chamberlain, that's just ridiculous. Averaging 50 in a season, 40-something in a season.
Yeah, JTA knows, don't let Terrence Ross get rolling. The Warriors are forcing the ball out of his hands. Hampton, you mentioned the three-point shooting.
He's been shooting well this season.
Shot clock off, final 18 seconds. Bielitsa running the floor. Warriors could play for one if they want. Instead, they turn it over. Hampton is going to get the layup and the foul. Dribbled out the quarter on the logo. The final score of the quarter is 28-21. Now the score is going to be 28-26.
Right.
And you might get away with that against Orlando, but this is not how you play the final 19 seconds. Score situation is paramount for everybody on the team.
There's another turnover.
Franz Wagner. Terrence Ross cleaned it up. It's got to be whistled a bit more often than it is.
It's like the one time they call it takes away a bucket.
The elite another three.
Steph took 2 defenders with him. If you're Steph's teammate, you have to be ready to shoot. Your defender is going to go with Steph.
What did Nemanja say to Steph going to a huddle about 2 weeks ago?
I love you.
I love you. Terrence Ross loves to shoot, and he's good at it. Steph's passing, particularly on the open floor, so underrated.
Stay out.
He leaps it back to Curry. Look at Curry and Bielitsa working together here.
Gary Harris from behind.
This is the Warriors' largest advantage at 10, but sliced to 8 for Harris.
I was at least defensively.
Bielitsa going to drive around the big shot blocker and finish.
Hey, Bielitsa is not afraid to challenge a shot blocker. Now he's got a little change of pace to his game, a little more shiftiness. And it's so valuable to be able to grow up as he goes backdoor. He got him again.
Great backdoor cut. Damian Lee. That's why you don't foul, because you get Draymond behind, but Carter cleaning up the miss.
Especially since we've seen what the Magic are capable of when they get set defensively. That's a good chance.
Andrew Wiggins, nice little pull-up after the initial drive.
Steph is open.
Technically,
you counted it. It has to count.
Damian Lee with a steal. Jordan Poole, nice skip pass to Wiggins. His three is perfect. 12 unanswered did the Dubs. Steph and Draymond again. Wiggins on a reload three. And Wiggins is 3 of 4. When they get the ball, they will handle the clock a bit more adept than they did in the first quarter. Cole Anthony is going to get the 2 for 1. So when he does get hot, he can take over a game.
He's part of the reason they come back from big leads. So again, the Warriors have to keep their foot.
Oh, goodness. 362. Bumper car move there as Anthony gave it up. Shot clock at 1. Harris on the launch, and Erasers in the 3. Harris, 2 in a row.
Gary Harris a little too much as far as Wagner was concerned.
Draymond over Butler, set up for Bob Looney's first bucket of the night. Looney the offensive rebound. The Warriors a little too casual there. And that will get Wagner the breakaway. Franz played 2 years. Jordan Poole played 2 years at Michigan. Ricochet to Curry, reload triple. One of the reasons he signed with Orlando was proximity to Disney World. The Lopez twins are crazy about Disney.
That's wild.
So 3 Holiday brothers all playing simultaneously,
but on the same team.
I know, pretty crazy. Andrew Wiggins really has the 3-point shot locked. Because if you have Clay out there with Steph and Wiggins and they're all in the 40% range, you're going to get blow-bys and finishes like Looney just had because the court's going to be stretched out and spread out. And then Wiggins playing that solid D. Coming up with a steal. It's Jordan Poole. And there's Wiggins one more time. And in the donut minutes here. Starts the quarter, finishes quarters, rests in between. Wiggins one more time. Another 3. 6 of 8.
He got 2 screens there. Massage the day before and the day of. I'd have to go see the chiropractor. I knew I was going to get cracked. Andrew Wiggins knocks down another 2.
You're getting into career territory for Wiggs right now. Hampton with the running. He's got 7 of 9 tonight. When Steph gives up the ball, then he becomes even more dangerous.
Yeah, it's too much to deal with. You're going to get tired guarding him, and he's built his body.
Oh, look at that. R.J. Hampton with a steal. With Porter, JTA, and Damian Lee. Terrence Ross dropping in the 3.
So he's the one guy that makes you a little nervous.
You're going to have to win this game a second time. Dropping in the 3, his 6th of the night.
R.J. Hampton's like, come on.
They lost a heartbreaker, 2-point loss to Houston. Dominguez got it 3 times, and this time flips it in and draws the foul.
Wagner took the worst of that one.
Probably got about another minute and a half for Steph. He's hit 3. He's got 7.
Good amount of them, too.
I think one of the best free throw stories in NBA history is Kiki puts it up and in. So Portland on Wednesday, and then a whole lot of road games as the Warriors will go to Philly and Indiana and New York. I tell you, Chulo Kiki can shoot.
I told you he's a spot-up shooter at Auburn.
After Wednesday night, 14 of the next 19 Warrior games are on the road. Wagner missing the corner 3. And you see the developing team as Jordan Poole hits that step back. Happy for our man Stephen Silas with Houston winning 6 games in a row. Shaq, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, Scott Skiles, Tom Tolbert, and Steve Kerr.
There you go.
As Kuminga reversing the up and the foul. The steal. Portland also is a team that has been banged up. Dalton with the left hand.
There's a little something going on between Billups and Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard shot that down on Twitter.
Dalton Jr. hitting the jumper.
Can do a lot of things.
Very hard thing to overcome. There's a lot of talent on that team. As Mulder hits that 3.
Person.
It's hard to find any Canadians that aren't. Shot clock off. Warriors did exactly what they needed to. Steph only had to play 31 minutes. Wiggins 30.